LockDown event, Joe hopes that history repeats itself because his lone world title.
All right, Joe is back nearly in the main event for the world title.
There's no doubt that Samoa Joe, that man right there, is a big contender.
Joe.
He loves pressure. And I gotta say, Magnus raises a very good point. I've been thinking about this. Does Joe's rage, does his temper
Joe rule.
get the better of him?
Can he hold
He's
on
under
to
Joe rule.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what Magnus is saying.
What you mean?
We saw recently on Impact Wrestling where MVP ruled that tonight's world title match is not going to be contested under what we've seen from Magnus in the past, those Magnus rules. What that does has potentially eliminates the champ's backup, all kinds of shortcuts that he's used to keep the title. And now it's the Samoan submission machine wheelhouse, as you would say.
Yeah, well, it's Joe's rules. I mean, that's basically a tap out. Win by tap out, win by submission, win by knockout. I gotta tell you, I mean, is Magnus a paper champion? Everyone's been doubting him. He said that earlier. I've been doubting him. I don't think he's gonna win the match. A lot of people saying that about the guy. We'll see. He's a cocky SOB, I'll tell you that much. And he should be. He's got that big gold belt to say he's the man.
Official introduction for our World Heavyweight Championship match at LockDown 2014 as we send it to center ring. JB, Jeremy Borash, take it away.
The following contest is for the TNA Heavyweight Championship of the World. When the bell rings, the man in charge, TNA official, Mr. Brian Hebner. And now, live from Miami, Florida, it's your heavyweight championship bout of the evening. There are no disqualifications. There are no countouts. There are no pinfalls. There is no escape. The only way to win the matchup is by tap out, knockout, or submission. Introducing first of all the challenger, standing in the corner to my left. He weighed in this morning at 282 pounds and comes to us from the Isle of Samoa. He is the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe. And introducing, standing in the corner to my right, he weighed in this morning at 252 pounds, and tonight proudly represents his home country of England. He is the current reigning and defending TNA Heavyweight Champion of the World. This is Magnus.
Well, they hated him in his home country of England also. Not just here, by the way. We just witnessed that the past few weeks on Impact.
That's true everywhere that we went in the UK. They were chanting, paper champion. Now the paper champion's in a steel cage, and he's got to face the Samoan submission machine.
In Joe's rules, as we went over on these men's entrances. So, right now you see Magnus looking at
It's a concerned look, wasn't it?
Locking that door. I'm thinking, geez, I'm locking him with an animal. And listen, Magnus knows Joe very well. These guys are former partners, former buddies.
Yeah, former World Tag Team Champion partners, also partners in the main event Mafia.
Correct.
Joe's gonna kill you.
Who called every one of Samoa Joe's matches in that 18-month unbeaten streak that we saw when he arrived in TNA in 2005. The intensity level that I have seen from Samoa Joe over the course of the past couple of months, what he has done to Magnus, what he did to Bobby Roode, if you recall this incredible streak that he's had, his intensity is at a World Heavyweight Championship level.
Yep, sure is, buddy. And right now, here we go. It's for the world title right here. We're gonna hook horns, hook it up. Let's do it. Trying to swear. You don't want to do that if you're Magnus. You don't want to get into that trading game of trading strikes with Joe. You also don't want to get on a mat with Joe. I think that if you are Magnus, you want to try and be clever. That is to the strength of Magnus, because Magnus saying and renting space in Joe's head, saying, "Hey, you got a temper issue, man." And Joe admitted, "I black out. I do things I shouldn't do. I know that. He gets praised."
And you touched on that earlier, the fact that Samoa Joe, under all these circumstances, has to keep those emotions in check if he's going to be successful in this match. Quickly, the reversal stuffs off Magnus and the side head scissors. But equally impressive counter and turnaround that time by Magnus to grab the side head.
Yeah, I'm not that shocked. But, Magnus is the world heavyweight champion, so I mean, he knows what he's doing, obviously. But I got you. I mean, you figure in a game of catch-as-catch-can, a wrestling game, or chain wrestling, you would give the edge to Joe. In a striking game, you would give the edge to Joe. That's when it's going to be a problem for Magnus, the champ.
Magnus, the first British World Heavyweight Champion in 108 years.
Wow.
Big move right here by Joe.
Yeah, getting that wrist. Headbutt, the hand, the wrist. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Got a nice tight hammerlock right here. Joe looks like he's about to snap that shoulder and hammer that elbow. Joe seems to be trying to stay within himself. I mean, I know this guy's style very well, Samoa Joe. I dissect him pretty good, and I'm not bragging, but I can. And he seems like he's trying to contain his rage a little bit. If Joe can do that, he will leave here with that world title.
The style of the Samoan submission machine, so reminiscent as of your style that you employed in the ring. So nobody can get that a better view, better analysis than you can. And I think I've seen the same thing here from Joe in the early going, the opening minutes of this matchup, where he is trying to keep those emotions in check.
Yeah, right here, look, a side headlock tightly applied on Joe. And if Joe can either suplex that wrist, get some wrist control, turn it into a top wrist lock.
Go Joe.
Do something here, we'll see what it is. Or hit it down and run it back. You do that too.
What was option C? I think so.
Option C worked.
This is the striking power that we talked about. First, the piston-like right, then the rights and the lefts as he drops the champ in the corner.
Can you win this match by knockout, by submission, or by tap out? Might be some confusion with people, and I'm not going to. Well, a tap out is the same as a submission. Kind of, but not really.
Well, there's the tap out where you tap to show the referee that you've given up, and submission would be verbally submitting, saying I quit, I give.
Yes, sir. You basically said it. Or if you cannot continue, you opt not to tap out.
Knockout.
Submission, and when the referee decides you can't continue. So, what do I know?
I think Magnus is about to seal the face wash. Bottom of the boot of Joe, repeatedly across the head and face of the champ.
Face wash.
Well, that's not going to help the rugged good looks of our world champion.
Joe sizing up the champ, sneaks in from behind. Another couple of strikes by Joe.
Stinging shots, man. Real quick, snapping shots.
Joe likes to put these moves together off the inverted atomic drop. He follows up with another strike, this time using the bottom of the boot. Whoa, and then open for the splash.
Big boy, he lands on you. But again, as we said, Magnus knows Joe very well.
And that was Magnus sensing that Joe was putting that series of moves together.
You could just feel a sense of urgency out of Magnus.
Yeah.
Right, Mike? You can feel it.
You sure can. It's like I better get to it, and I better get to it right now.
But that's how you have to be, you know what I mean? That's what you have to do. When a guy's putting his foot on the offense on you, and you get that opening, you got to do what Magnus did.
Paper champion.
You know that. You got to have a sense of urgency. Hence why this guy's the world freaking champion. I get a little crazy. Sorry.
The world heavyweight champion at 27 years of age. Is Joe going to try and fight his way out of the corner? Again, he goes to the striking game.
Yeah, so for Magnus to get his hands up and defend himself, he's getting jammed like crazy.
Here comes the kick. Nope.
Again, maybe it's the familiarity that Magnus has. So many matches where he's been the tag team partner of Samoa Joe in recent years.
You see that right there, spot by Magnus. Not going in real quick on Joe, because you know Joe right now is like a wounded animal. So he's making hits from behind when he's not looking. That works.
That's one way to attack. Here goes Joe, who's able to quickly turn it around. Oh! No. Wow. Oh, off the other side of the cage goes Magnus, head and face first.
And the amount of force. Holy smokes.
Oh, that's the cage. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, that was the wow. That was
Oh, Joe with the big move. 11.
what was the worst? And then it's the
And with the kick.
I count 12.
Shoot.
This is the championship intensity level that we were talking about earlier. And Magnus down in the corner. It looks like Magnus's head's been split open. I think he has been split open.
Just took a peek here, yeah. And look at Joe now. He's like, I heard him from here. Like, oh, it's like that shark that sees blood in the water. He sees the opening.
Oh, the opening is right. Opening up the cut even further. And now gnawing and biting on the head of the champion.
That's that animalistic side of Samoa Joe. This is what he's got to be careful of. Containing that rage. Contain it, Joe. Oh my God, look at the shit.
He's bleeding.
The powerful offense by Joe enables him to go airborne and drop the knee.
I gotta tell you, Mike, I can't recall. Maybe you can. The last time we've seen Magnus get split open, I don't know either. But I mean, this is really a rough sight to see here. The champ,
And how does that affect the champion?
he's in trouble, man.
Joe stalking as he heads to the corner. And heads is right because it's headbutts, 3 of them.
I mean, it's just Joe all the way here. Magnus able to get it away. Maybe he can do something now.
And again, it's that running knee from behind. It's been the successful part of the offense for Magnus at this point in the match.
And Magnus, he said it too. He said it earlier. He said, oh, you know, you fought at me. I'm like a caged animal. And he's got, you know, he has so much to lose here. World Heavyweight Championship. You see Carter, current champion. Now Joe split open.
Joe split open as we see.
He's bleeding.
He's going to go submission here. He's going to try for the figure 4 leg lock.
And Joe's got those big, thick legs. It's easy to get that hold on a guy with big, thick legs. And it's difficult if you're the guy with those big, thick legs. So, this hold hurts so much.
And Joe fighting through the pain. Again, it's Joe's rules, and Magnus trying to beat Samoa Joe in his own game, trying to beat him with a submission.
Well, both men are split open wounds in
Put
their
that
head.
figure 4 in.
Shows how vital the World Heavyweight title is here in TNA.
And once he turned it, Joe turned it. Maybe the advantage of those big, thick legs. The ability to turn things around and reverse the figure 4.
Yeah, that powerful body of Samoa Joe. Both men up now, vertical big snatch, drop toe hold by the world champion. And now look at this, got himself a camel clutch. I mean, the pressure on the lower back of Samoa Joe. This hold obviously made famous by the legendary Iron Sheik. The great Iron Sheik.
By the Sheik.
And the Sheik. Right, well, yeah.
Yeah, Iron Sheik and the Sheik.
Do it first. Alright.
Joe.
Now Joe able to break it again, the power.
Oh, one way to do it. Back the champ up into the corner.
Magnus back on the choke.
Slicing from behind. Tried for the submission, tried for the sleeper, and back at it again. Look how quickly Joe's able to turn it around.
Suplex.
Back, front of the
Well done. Great back arch in that rear suplex. Be careful when you grab a guy who knows how to throw people around his head late in the match. He'll put you on your head. Great job by Samoa Joe.
It's one of Joe's specialties.
Joe can't follow up. He can't capitalize on that. The amount of energy it took Adam to hit that throw and the offense that's been put on him.
Champion up to his feet first and able to try and get some offense going against Joe. He got one strike in, Joe answered, and now they exchange.
Yeah. Boo. Yeah. Boo. Yeah. 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 Huh?
At the same time,
You're right. Bringing the forearm.
Turn light on what?
That elbow coming across.
severe damage done to the challenger. Gets the boot right in the face. Oh! Joe saw it coming. This time, now, back splash. Samoa Joe was on target.
Get with the kick. Joe.
Breaking the eyes by Magnus. Oh, slam. Oh, gonna go arm breaker.
It's the arm breaker.
Exactly. Got that Tsuchikatami in there real tight. He's going to get the tap out victory. This could be it right here.
He's gonna pop the elbow of Magnus in the process. One to the other.
Oh, yeah, there's no way for Magnus to grip his own hand to alleviate that pain. Look at Magnus. Wow. Foot under that rope on the rope.
Wow, how did he do that? The long legs of Magnus. What an advantage there. You're right. He has so much ground to make up in terms of trying to counter the armbar by Joe. Oh, you can just sense Joe going in for the kill. Oh, gonna try and set things up for a muscle buster with the chop. Instead, answered by Magnus with the irate.
Yeah, Magnus, I don't know what he's got in mind here, but Joe's going to cut him off here. I'll tell you what, man, fighting his rear end off to hold on to this title.
And prove all the doubters wrong. Here he comes.
Elbow.
And that elbow that was made famous that this guy's won the tag team title. Joe would hit that snapmare, I believe, and then Magnus would hit that elbow. Now Joe eats it. That's right on. This might be to get a submission victory here. Oh, I'm sorry, knockout victory, my bad. Correct him one for a second.
Oh, wait a minute. Life. Left in the challenger. Joe trying to feed off the crowd here in Miami. Magnus attacks with the right hand, but Joe right back up to his feet.
Trying to motivate Joe. He's getting that intensity level up. That's all it's doing. Oh, jeez. All these overhand slaps. Slapping the daylights out of him. He's going, he wants...
Oh.
Man, Samoan striking machine.
Joe's hanging up, trying to hang on that ankle.
Oh!
Big Yahtzee right there, buddy.
Crutched in the corner.
He's got to step up if he wants that muscle bust. He can do it right about now. And I think that's what he might have in mind.
There it is. Could be step number one to a new world heavyweight champion.
He's got him.
Bam.
Center. It's over, baby. Go for the cover, kid.
No, go for the choke.
Choke?
That's right. And he got it.
Where they can choke after the muscle buster.
He got it.
For Joe is great. They're on their feet at ringside in anticipation of a new champ.
You called it, Mike. Go for the choke. You should be his manager. He's got him.
Magnus flailing, trying to show that he has one.
What the hell is that?
What's that?
What the hell? The hand? What the fuck?
What is that?
Who the fuck is that?
The hell is that?
What is going? What? Get pulled into the ring.
What the fuck?
Okay. Are you kidding me? What did we just see here?
Who grabbed him? What the hell?
We just saw the arm, the hand come up through the mat and drag Joe to hell.
He had the victory. Joe had to win.
Bullshit! 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 This is bullshit.
We had everything but the tap out there.
Where'd he go?
What happened?
And what's going on underneath the ring?
I don't know. I wouldn't go near that hole if I was any of those guys in that ring. The ref won't back.
You can see how cautious Magnus is.
Well, what? Who was this now? What?
Who's that?
Oh my God!
What the hell is going on here?
What's that?
Joey looks completely enraged.
Samoa Joe able to come back from whatever that was underneath the ring.
Whatever it is, just grabbing his leg and he's kicking it.
The look on the face of Magnus, like he's seen a ghost.
This is completely insane.
Oh God!
Joe's got his
Get him.
bottle in the corner.
Joe's got him for sure. He can do whatever the hell he wants with him right now. He's got him goozled and he's choking him out with one hand.
Tap out.
Magnus can't do anything.
Champion with every trouble in the corner.
Oh, wait, my fight.
What the hell?
Abyss.
Abyss! No, my God!
Oh my God.
We haven't seen Abyss for weeks. The monster comes back.
Abyss pulled him into the... What the hell is
What
going on?
the hell's going on?
Title match. Oh no!
Black hole slam.
Joe laid out. Abyss hits the black hole slam.
Magnus better be careful. He better be careful.
saw the eye contact made by Magnus.
And Joe's choked.
That's exactly what it is. He's trying to beat Joe under Joe's rules with Joe's own submission hold.
Down and down for the black hole slam. He got driven. Oh, wow. Joe, hang on there. Fight, Joe.
This is no. Nope.
Wow. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match via chokeout submission and still TNA Heavyweight Champion of the World, Magnus.
I don't know what to say.
This is ridiculous. I'll tell you what to say. Not the way that it should have been.
What
Under
the
any
fuck?
circumstances. To have this important of a match end like that.
I definitely agree with you. There's no doubt about that.
Can you leave a mask on at least?
This was a trap. This was a plan. I mean, I'm assuming here, just by what we're witnessing here. Magnus is behind this whole charade with a fist under the ring, and he pulls Joe under the ring. Are you kidding me? Wow. I tell you, I guess this is why so many people, fans and people inside are wondering, is Magnus a paper champion? With stuff like that. Well, here's some of the action from
This was a hell of a match up to that point. As we're seeing here, a dominant performance by the challenger. It was Samoa Joe in absolute control throughout the majority of this match.
There was so many times in this match that Joe, you're right, had complete control of this match. Busting Magnus wide open. Turning around that figure four leg lock. Magnus showed a lot of fight. He kept coming. But Samoa Joe kept bringing the fight through. Hits this muscle buster. I'm saying go for the pin. I got lost in a moment. Instead, you said the right to go for the choke. He does. On the cusp of becoming a world champion. And then this happens? What the hell? Crazy. We now know that's Abyss. Yeah, who moved Joe under that ring was going to assume.
You imagine the damage that he did with Janice?
Oh, but still, Joe able to climb out first. Unbeknownst to us, who's behind him? The monster. And the monster does the bidding. There it is.
Right in the gut.
Heavyweight champion. And, Magnus checks to make sure Joe is out. Hooks his own choke. How disrespectful was that?
Absolutely disrespectful.
Wow, that was tough right there. That's tough going to see Joe. Real tough. Look at these two. They're in cahoots now. Are you kidding me? Wow. Now, I'll tell you what. You got to look like this, Mike Magnus. He might be damn near unstoppable.